Good evening, everyone. I'm so proud of myself. Even though I didn't start the vlog when I was done with my workday, I started my LuLaRoe right after my workday, which hasn't happened since like a week before we left for Hawaii. I got a new box of inventory in, and I just wanted to get a head start with Duncan and I deciding that we really wanted to be serious about this world trip. I just have to, especially since I still don't have a job right now, I am going to have to adjust what I do with my earnings from LuLaRoe, from the travel business, and of course still try to find a day job. So I just have lots of things in the works. So if you are in the market for a trip somewhere, anywhere, even just a single hotel night, let me know. It's free to use me, and I am always looking for new LuLaRoe shoppers. So if you are in the market for leggings, skirts, tops, dresses, hoodies, colorful, not colorful, let me know. I am also looking for people to host online parties. So if you like to gather with your friends virtually, which we have all been doing for a year now, which is sad, I can be a host and you can earn some free LuLaRoe. So yeah, that is my plug for the day. I am going to go downstairs and check out the new box I got and also do some shipping. All right, guys, some sneak peek of some leggings. We've got some dinosaurs, some arrows, see some baseballs, some tie-dye, some camo. Oh, these are cute for flower garden. There's some bees, floral, solids. Oh, these are cute. These are kids' leggings, little camping leggings. Oh, look, there's some mermaids. I am very happy with how this box turned out. So again, if you're looking for leggings, let me know. So I'm having a little bit of an issue with my local post office. And my heart goes out to the postal workers because this year has been crazy for them too. And I know that there's many places that are understaffed, and I know what it's like when someone can't work because they're sick or someone's positive in their house. And so I get all of that. But my frustration is I ship things almost daily. Postage rates have gone through the roof like in the past year, but my service keeps going down. And like, I know that government type jobs aren't always known for their customer service. DMV, I'm looking at you. And it's, of course, not an all-encompassing thing. I've met very nice postal workers and I've met very nice DMV people. But anyway, I use mail pickup a lot because my mailbox is not by my house. And there's not an outgoing mail slot that I could shove packages in anyway. So I ship so much, they've even left me like a US mail bucket so that I don't have to keep saving my Amazon boxes to put them outside. But before we left, there was 3 days where I submitted my pickup and they never picked it up, which for a business, when I'm shipping stuff every day, like that impacts my business. Well, they said that the system glitched and everything was fine, but now 3 times this week, my stuff has not been picked up. So of course, and today, I even got an email that says it was completed, but my packages are still sitting out there. So that's my rant. Why is postage going up when I can't get my packages to even ship? Rant over. So don't judge me for not having this on, right? I don't have these adjusted to my ear length, but this mask is from Shop Disney and Linda gave it to me because she got 2. And this is the new style they're bringing out. So it's got like, instead of like, you know how most Disney masks have like the flat, this one has like a nose thing, and it has a little wire in here, and it's got pleats for a little bit more of like flexible sizing. But it's got like the castle on it. At first I thought it was Disneyland because of the pink, and then I remembered our castle's half pink right now. So what do you guys think? What kind of mask style do you guys find to be best? Because Duncan and I have totally opposite opinions on this. So let me know what kind of masks you guys are preferring right now. So I have some news on the job front. That job that I interviewed for the day before I left for my trip wants me to fly out and meet the team, see the office. Now, this job doesn't mean I have to move. It's a remote position, but there is like a home base. I didn't think people were doing interviews like this, so this is kind of weird, but luckily they wanted me to come on my days off. It just happened to work like that. So it looks like I'm going on a little trip next week, so stay tuned to learn more about that. I just heard back from Duncan. They weren't crazy busy tonight, so he will be back hopefully within the hour, or leaving within the hour. Then he can come home and we can talk about WandaVision with you guys. And don't worry, we'll put spoiler alerts and everything in there in case you are not caught up by the time this vlog goes live. Also, look who I have. A sleepy little puppy. And in other news, I got approved for my trip in May for my birthday. We booked Grand Destino. I had to submit my identification and stuff. So got that today. So we got some good news to round out a Friday. Daily Disney for February 26th from Frozen 2. Elsa's amazing powers are tested in Frozen 2. Idina Menzel, who lends her voice to the character of Elsa, won a Grammy Award for her work on the song from the first movie. She is the first Tony Award-winning actor to have a song reach the top 10 on the Billboard chart. Okay, look who's home.
It's me.
And we have two things we want to talk about. One, first, we're going to talk about WandaVision, episode 8. And two, we're going to talk about the little last bit of Disney news that came
Disney
out.
news.
So we're going to talk about WandaVision. I don't know if spoiler. Yeah, we're probably going to say spoilers, right? So we'll just put a little spoiler alert and what time we're done.
Yeah.
Talking about it. And we probably won't give any major spoilers away, but stuff might come up, so we'll warn you. So, what'd you think?
This is a really good episode. It's gonna be it was a step back, I think, into like the past of what happened, and it's gonna set up the next episode to like just be a whole bunch of like
What does that mean?
a whole bunch of action.
Oh.
And then ending with, I don't know, Doctor Strange showing up or something.
That's what I think. Have we checked IMDb to see if he's credited? Or they probably make it a surprise, right?
Yeah, IMDb is like fan sourced, so sometimes it's not the most reliable.
Yeah.
But
it's completely fan sourced?
Not completely fan sourced, because like studios will put the information in, but a lot of like the unannounced stuff is fan.
Got
it. It was interesting to see them go back. I had a feeling this was what was going to happen at some point. I guess I thought this would be more like an episode 7 thing, so we could kind of have like, if this was a show that didn't lead into a movie, we would have gotten this episode in episode 7, so there could have been a big battle in 8 and then a resolution in 9. But because it leads into something, we get this episode in episode 8.
Why 7 instead of 8?
Because there would have been an episode 8 that was a big fight.
Between...
That would have been the battle.
Oh,
And then there would have been episode 9 that would have been the resolution.
got it.
But the resolution isn't going to happen until the movie, so
Got it.
pushes it back. It was nice to get more backstory in general.
Yeah. I think they did a really good job. I mean, you have to when you have like a finite amount of time to like do all these things, but I thought they did a really good job of like blending it to the existing storyline really well. Obviously, this is the storyline, but like it just felt right.
It was a longer episode. It was like twice as long.
It was like 40...
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Guess just under twice as long. But that means that if we're going to stick to the 6 hours of content, we're looking at like an hour and 50-minute movie for episode 9, unless they include like all the way through the post credits, which someone said means that the episode's going to be like 50 minutes. So, I don't know. I'm kind of excited for like an hour and 50 minutes.
I know, I would really be excited too.
Because this episode went by so fast.
It did. It felt shorter than the like sitcom ones.
Yeah, like it ended.
I was expecting another scene.
I was expecting another scene. Like it went black, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do something else," and then like nothing happened, and it was just like the credits rolled, and I was like,
"I know."
I literally checked my phone to double check that it was for like 40 minutes after we started, because I was like, what happened? But it was good.
Yeah. I'm glad we're caught up. Because, like, whatever happens in 9 will truly be spoiled almost right away, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
But when I got to my computer, so we woke up to watch it before we went to work. Or before I went to work. Obviously, before he went to work. And by the time I got to my computer, there were already, like, Easter eggs in episode 8 of WandaVision. I was like, good Lord. I don't know. That, like, it aired... Okay, so I started at 10 Eastern. And so the episode came out at
7 hours before that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess you want to be the first one, right?
Yep.
But to have watched it that many times to catch all of the, like, things...
I think you watch it to catch all the things first, and then you go back and you watch it to enjoy it.
I don't know. Anyway. Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
Latest Disney news that I read online today. Now, I will say that I have not personally gone on to the Walt Disney World website and validated this information, but at first accredited? A non-reputable Disney blog posted it first. But then the food blog posted it.
Oh.
And I believe them most of the time.
95% of the time.
Yeah. So Walt Disney World is, I don't know if it's changing their mask policy or actually following the policies they've had in place. But the new news is that you must wear a mask when you are at dining establishments unless actively eating or drinking. Right now, you must wear your mask unless you're actively eating or drinking and stationary, like out in the world, out in the parks. But as long as you've been at a table, no one has been telling you to wear a mask. Now, we are restaurant people, and a lot of times we wear our masks at the table until our food actually arrives.
At least until I'm, like, done talking to the server.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a politeness thing anyway. And I guess I don't know why it makes a difference then. Like, why am I not putting my mask on after I'm done eating? I don't know. But it definitely does change some things, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and the only thing I can think of is there had to be people taking advantage of it, but I can't quite figure out what it would be.
You go to a quick service, like you go to what's it quick? You go to Cosmic Rays. And you want to get out of the heat. So you buy a soda. And then you go sit down. And you take your mask off and you sit there for 25 minutes.
Yeah, but we've done that.
I'm just saying, like, that's...
But if you're actively drinking the soda, aren't you actively drinking the soda?
But are you actively drinking a soda for 25 minutes? Actively drinking.
Well,
like, soda to your mouth, drinking your soda.
Right. I get that.
So...
Yeah, and then I just feel...
Or how many people are going into a quick service restaurant, getting a soda so their kid can take a nap in some AC, and they're just chilling. I think people are getting up without their masks on, and to, like, get condiments, get napkins.
But that was never okay.
Correct, but if they're like, oh, I'm just going to go right over here real quick, and then I'm going to go sit back down. You know how people are.
I do, but I just... That's different than at your table. My thing with this is that the Florida
Or they're getting ready to open up. Or they're getting ready to put tables closer together.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Like, right now, the tables are still 6 feet apart, even though Florida is
100%.
Open. Like, Dunkin's restaurant is 100%.
100% open.
You know, so maybe this is their way. I mean, I know dining reservations are...
Few and far between.
Yeah, they're tough to get right now. Even at 60 days, I'm reading people. We don't really, I mean, none of our must-dos are, like, open right now, so we're not actively seeking out dining reservations.
Looking at you, Ohana.
And Trails End. I mean, we love all the buffets. I mean, I would still be interested in going to those places if they had, like, family-style food.
Please, give me Trails End family style.
Yeah.
That's just Hoop without the show.
Yeah. I'm there for that, though.
That's all I want.
Right. So it definitely changes some things. I find if the tables are still 6 feet apart, I have a hard time, like...
Feeling the need for a mask?
Yeah. I mean, and they're, like, super distanced. Still.
Yeah, I'd say they're, like, 8 feet apart.
Yeah. And, like, yeah. And my thing is, if we're going to make a big deal about it, are the cast members really going to hold people accountable? Because I already feel like there's...
I should see more people getting kicked out than I do.
Well, that's right, because it's an empty threat, right? If you don't comply with these rules. The announcement says it every 15 minutes, but yet we continually see people break rules and they still get to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I have a hard time seeing a quick service cast member cleaning tables, which is more important, I think.
Looking over their shoulder and being like, put your mask on.
Yeah. The only thing that is, if you call a win, is that in a quick service location, they're usually assigned to a dining room.
Mm-hmm.
So versus like if you're walking by Pirates and someone says, hey, pull your mask over your nose. And then at Jungle Cruise, they're like, pull your mask over your nose, you know? They don't know how many people...
How do you record how many people have worn them?
Yeah. But at quick service...
I see you.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting, and people are not happy. But this is actually how it was in both California and Hawaii, which it did feel strange to us, but I was like, well, they're just opening. It's a new open thing.
I wonder if they're testing it for how people are going to react in California.
If it's going to be a rule, I just want everyone to have to follow it, because like I know that makes me a bad person. But I already feel like I follow the rules and people get to not to. And I feel good about keeping people safe and keeping myself safe, but like it's frustrating.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens. But I think that's everything. Do you have any more?
No, that's it.
Everybody needs deadlines.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! Ask for what? What did he say? Ask for